the Washington football team ended up signing Ryan Fitzpatrick to a 1-year, $10 million deal. Now, I feel like me and you and possibly Havoc are possibly the most qualified to evaluate this signing for the Washington football team. For those that don't know, because the narrative of a Ryan Fitzpatrick is he's just a journeyman, he's just a bridge quarterback, he's a turnover machine, and I beg to differ. I have totally different thoughts about Ryan Fitzpatrick as far as him being as a quarterback. But let me go ahead and hear your thoughts on Ryan Fitzpatrick as far as his tenure in Miami, the most recent team that he's been on.
I tell you what, people like him because he was memorable. He's kind of like Ezekiel from Friday. You know what I mean? You know, he was one of those guys that you like. Oh, you know, he was a crackhead, but at the end of the day, he was one of the memorable characters in Friday. You know what I mean? He was like kind of like a lovable character, even though he was a crackhead. You know what I mean? So I think that Ryan Fitzpatrick, he was a very likable guy, and you know what I mean, and that's probably what happened. You know, but what I heard today, someone said that the reason they like Fitzpatrick to Washington is because Heineke plays with a similar style as Ryan Fitzpatrick, so he'll be like kind of like the perfect mentor for him.
That would have to mean that the Washington football team are sold on Taylor Heineke as their future starter, correct?
Yeah, but you never know, man. I mean, they're too. I think what they're gonna do is, I think they're gonna address. I don't think they're gonna address quarterback first round. I think they're going to get somewhere either the defense or offense. I mean, either second. I think they're gonna get wide receivers or offensive line help. In my opinion, that's something like that. I don't think they're gonna address quarterback.
Well, we're looking at their Washington football team's current quarterback situation. There is no doubt in my mind that Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to win the job with Kyle Allen and Taylor Heineke. Those are the only two quarterbacks currently sitting in Washington right now. So there's no doubt in my mind that Ryan Fitzpatrick is going to get the job. Now, the main question that a lot of folks have is he going to win them? Is he going to take them to a NFC East divisional title? Do you believe that?
I don't think so. But anything's possible. Who would have thought Nick Foles would have taken the Eagles to a Super Bowl during that playoff? I'll never forget that run. Every game they were the underdog. After during the playoffs, the first game they were underdogs. The second game they were underdogs. The third game they were underdogs. In the Super Bowl they were underdogs. So stranger things have happened.
That's true. I believe Ryan Fitzpatrick can take them, lead them to an NFC East title if they do address the offensive line and the receiver position. Now, looking at the Washington football team's roster currently right now, I feel like their window as far as making a strong Super Bowl run is 2021 and 2022. Especially on defense, where you established your front four with, Ioannidis, Jonathan Allen, you have Deron Payne, Montez Sweat, Chase Young, who should have won Rookie of the Year the 2020 season. So their window of opportunities is right now. Like I said, they're going to have to establish the wide receiver position, because just having Terry McLaurin is the only weapon that they have right now as far as receiver. And of course they have Logan Thomas, the converted quarterback to tight end, which I really think he's going to make a huge jump with Ryan Fitzpatrick under center, because he loves throwing to the tight end. Them adding a Kenny Galladay, or possibly everybody's favorite right now is the versatile Curtis Samuel. I feel like that's definitely a move that needs to happen. But looking at the NFC East right now, I don't see the Philadelphia Eagles being a threat. I don't see. Oh, it's just the Philadelphia Eagles. The Dallas Cowboys, I'll probably say they're about 4, maybe 5 pieces away from being serious contenders, and that would be on defense. And the Giants, I like the Giants. I really do like the Giants, especially defensively. And then if they add another weapon on offense, I feel like they're going to be a force to be working with.
Yeah, I could agree with you on that. The thing about, like you said about the Cowboys, I like the Dallas Cowboys offense. I think that this is going to be Mike McCarthy's second year, and Kellen Moore's second year. So I think the offense, but I think it doesn't matter how many points you score on offense. If the defense outscores you every time, you ain't gonna win. You ain't gonna win too many ball games that way.
Absolutely. Just Dallas, as far as offensively, you're still going to have to rely on Dak Prescott to put up those points too, as well. So that's a question mark for me too. Like, I know I've been getting a lot of heat as far as my opinion of Dak Prescott, but still, he's coming off of a severe leg injury, and you don't know what kind of quarterback you're going to get going into the 2021 season. Now,
Nah for the bay. Nah for the bay. We don't care what you said. Nah for the bay. Nah for the bay. Nah for the bay. We ain't hearing what you say. Is not for the bay. Fire!